Hello everyone. Welcome to Topic of the Day. My name is Kritika and this is our Sunday edition where we bring to you the places that have been in news lately. Let's begin our today's discussion with the first place and that is Peru. Recently, Peru declared an environmental emergency and fined Repsol, which is a Spanish energy group, for causing an oil spill that blackened the beaches near Lima. Now, Lima is the capital city of Peru. Moving on. Now, Peru is the third largest South American country after Brazil and Argentina. As we've discussed, its capital city is Lima. Let's see in the map. To the north, it has Ecuador, Colombia. To the east and southeast, it has Brazil and Bolivia. And in the map, you can see Lake Titicaca and the capital city La Paz of Bolivia. The capital city of Peru is Lima, situated over here. And here we have the Pacific Ocean and Chile to the south. Now, the Andes ranges also pass through Peru. So, I'll leave you with a question. What is this Lake Titicaca famous for? You can write your answers in the comment section below. Also, as we know, the Mount Andes is the longest continental mountain range in the world. Moving on. If we talk about Peru, it is a mega diverse country with habitats ranging from peaks of Andes Mountains from north to the southeast of the country to the tropical Amazon basin rainforest in the east with the Amazon River. It is located just south of equator and the world's largest rainforest, the Amazon rainforest, covers nearly half of Peru. Now, Machu Picchu is a famous 15th century Inca citadel. Now, Inca was an ancient civilization from coast of Colombia to Argentina. When we talk of citadel, citadel stands for a spiritual place or an enclosure to worship the four elements. It is located in the eastern cordillera of southern Peru. It is a Spanish term which stands for mountains, Cordillera of South Peru. It was declared a Peruvian historical sanctuary in 1981 and UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. So let's take up a question here. How many World Heritage Sites are there in India as of now? You can write your answers in the comment section below. Moving on, there is a southwest wind which is known as the cold Peruvian current or the Humboldt current that flows through Peru. So this is the famous Machu Picchu. As you can see, the Andes Mountains over here. It has a spectacular view all around. Moving on, let's talk about the next place in news and that is Madagascar. Now recently, Madagascar, which is an island nation, is facing one of the most acute water shortages, where the water has become more expensive than food. Let's see. So this is what most of the region in Madagascar looks like. Now what is the reason for this water shortage? Madagascar has abundant water, but recently it has undergone a change in its hydrological cycle. Hydrological cycle means water cycle, which is due to the global warming effect, and that has further caused drought and famine in the nation. Now let's talk about Madagascar. It is also called Red Island or the Rainbow Island. It is world's fourth largest island after Greenland, New Guinea and Borneo, which is located just across the Mozambique Channel. We'll see in the map from the coast of mainland Africa. So it has maritime boundaries with Comoros, the islands of Comoros, Mayotte and Reunion, which are the French islands, Mauritius, Mozambique and Seychelles. Let's see in the map. So as we can see, we have Mauritius, the Indian Ocean, Seychelles. These are the Comoros Islands. So this is the Reunion Island and this is Mayotte, which is a part of which are the French islands. Here we have Mozambique, Tanzania, Kenya, Somalia, and we have the Horn of Africa over here. And here we have the Madagascar region. Let's talk about some of the key features of Madagascar. So Madagascar is best known for its unique flora and fauna. Also, there are many unidentified species of flora and fauna found on this island. It is possibly the oldest island on the planet since the breakup of Gondwana continent. The highest peak is named as Maramokotro, and it was ruled by French from 1895 to 1957. Moving on, so this is the political map. So we have the capital city Antananarivo. Here we have Indian Ocean. The Tropic of Capricorn passes through Madagascar. Here we have Mozambique and the Mozambique Channel. We have the islands of Comoros, Mayotte, which belongs to France. Let's move on to our next place in news, and that is Serbia. So recently, this was in news as the government of Serbia revoked the license for lithium mining to Rio Tinto. Now, Rio Tinto is an Anglo-Australian multinational mining organization. So when we talk about Anglo, this word specifically from British origin, it is a multinational mining organization. So why have the Serbians been protesting? They are protesting against the company's plan to mine lithium in the Jada Valley near Loznica town. So Jadar is a river that is situated in the western part of Serbia. In fact, a mineral jadarite is named after this valley. People accuse the government of letting illegal land appropriations take place and constantly ignoring the environmental issues in the country. So let's talk a bit more about Serbia now. First of all, it is a landlocked nation to the southeast Europe and in the west central Balkans. When we talk about Balkans, it is a geographical designation for southeast peninsula of the European continent. So the countries that make up Balkan region today include Greece, Albania, North Macedonia, Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, and all these countries, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Serbia, and of course Kosovo. Also, for most of the 20th century, it was a part of Yugoslavia. So when we talk about Yugoslavia, it is a federal republic that was transformed from federal to political union, officially known as the state of Serbia and Montenegro. In 2006, Montenegro voted in an independent referendum with 55% people supporting independence that led to the full independence of both Serbia and Montenegro. So the capital city is Belgrade. So if we talk about the political boundaries of Serbia, it is connected with Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, and the disputed territory of Kosovo. Let's locate it on the map. So here we have Romania, Bulgaria, and Serbia, Montenegro. And then it cuts through Bulgaria and Romania and flows back to the Black Sea. When we talk about Black Sea, it is the world's largest inland water body. And here we have the Adriatic Sea connecting Serbia with Italy. So this region is. Also, Serbia's western margins include sections of Dinaric Alps, and its eastern borderlands are part of Carpathian and Rhodope mountain systems. So when we talk about the Dinaric Alps, these are the western parts of the Alps mountain range. Moving on, let's talk about the Katrol Hill. Recently, earthquakes have led to major changes in the landscape of this Katrol Hill fault. Let us first discuss what is a fault. Now, a fault is a fracture or zone of fractures between two blocks, or you can say two blocks of rock. Now, these faults allow the blocks to move relative to each other, and this movement may occur rapidly in the form of earthquake or slowly in the form of a creep. Moving on, let's discuss about the Katrol Hill fault. It is situated in the Kutch region of Gujarat. As we know that Kutch is the district of Gujarat. In fact, it is the largest district of India and it's headquartered at Bhuj. So the Katrol Hill fault has produced high magnitude seismic events during the past 30,000 years and therefore is a credible seismic source capable of generating surface rupture hazards in this Kutch basin. Now this region also has ecological importance as it has the famous Bunny grasslands and seasonal marshy wetlands which form the outer belt of Run of Kutch region. If we talk about the seismicity in this region, it is highly complex as it is characterized by multiple seismic sources in the form of several east-west trending fault lines which continuously release accumulating tectonic stresses at the intervals thereby producing earthquakes. So if we talk about the major fault lines in this region, first is the Kutch Mainland Fault, South Vagad Fault, the Gedi Fault, and the Island Belt Fault. So these belts are seismically active. So if we see the map, we have Gulf of Kutch region over here, the Greater Run, and this is the Little Run region. Here we have Saurashtra. The dashed line shows some of the major fault lines of this region. First of all, we have the mainland Kutch fault line, and then we have the Vagad fault line. This region is the Banni Plain, and these are some of other fault lines in this region. So this was all for today's topic of the day. For regular updates, you can follow us on our social media handles. And for more such videos, do stay tuned to the next IAS YouTube channel.